good thing I don't have to worry about sweating out my hair. So just answering a few questions. Somebody asked about how often I shampoo my hair and stuff. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't have any kind of a schedule or anything like that. There have been periods where I would wash my hair every day just because it felt really freeing to do so. It's something I always imagined. You know, our vanilla counterparts, they can wash every day. Um, I said, why can't we get up and go wash and go like that? Now we have wash and goes with the, with the gels and all that stuff. So I don't have a regular schedule. Maybe once a week or sometimes every other week. And then there are times where I let the shampoo, not the shampoo, the water touch my hair in the shower. So I don't have a routine, and that's part of what I wanted. I wanted to be hair free. Now I will make a distinction. I don't put products in my hair, so I don't have to worry about buildup. So I've embraced Pro. So I have this, my hairstyles are very organic, and the hair just does. Hold on, let me touch the button. The hair just does what it wants to do, and I just let it um, do that. So this is pretty much this is carefree, and it's like I can't imagine. I'm sorry, I'm not anti makeup and stuff, but I can't imagine. Let me not say I can't imagine. It's kind of, I think about it sometimes. It doesn't feel good to me to have a lot of stuff on my person. I'm riding the bike. I rode to the market. I rode to another town. It's the summer. It's mango season. Yeah. So now there have been two shampoos that are all natural that I have used. One, you would have to scroll way down on my in the what is it? The post, and there's the name of it. I don't really use it often. So one was a rose shampoo that's really really light, and the other one I found recently, not recently, maybe last year, which is a fluke where I am because where I am it's hard to get stuff from like some states, which is why I don't like to be on the wholesale for products. I don't like to be relying on products. I'm really intentional about escaping what I call hair gel. Hair gel? Hair. Yeah. Yeah. So one was a rose shampoo. This one company, it's all natural. It costs a bit more. And I find with the all natural shampoos, they cost more. The quality is better. It's a big difference in the suave and the cheaper shampoos. The cheaper shampoos um, will strip. I find they strip your hair. They leave your hair feeling super clean, but to me, it's like you want to make cotton super clean. So the difference is I can feel that it doesn't strip my hair. Now that being said, I grow nopales, and by the way, this is my other location here. So I'm always growing something. So I'm at Crown Jewel right now. So these sunflower sprouts, and these I might say are doing really well. I got some okra coming up. I do use okra. I use these getting bust over here. This is ginger. There is lime. So I do it a lot with the fruits or whatever that are available to me. So I'll come and pull some lime off the trees, and I've been known to use the lime skin, because my mind and my brain, I'm thinking my great grandmothers, they weren't going ordering stuff from Amazon. And so if you get hooked on products and you can't get it, then you're gonna be going crazy. And I know what it's like to back in the day, I used to be trying to catch the beauty supply store. Watch out, Kizumba. I used to be trying to catch the beauty supply store before it closed down. So there are different plants that I'll use. These are like these I can eat. These are just so these flowers are exposed. These are all transplant flowers. But in any event, I try to make different juices and things for my skin and my hair from the plant. So at my other location, the garden, we have lots of stuff. These are cuttings that I restarted over here, and these are different greens and stuff. So I've got a lot of pots happening over here. These are all transplants. This is all food. So basically, I like to take juices and like nopales, okra. Um, Gonna have rosemary. All of these different things are excellent. I can eat them, and I can also put them on my skin and make all different types of concoctions and things that slip. So if I don't have any shampoo, which a lot of times I like to pretend I don't have anything, you know, what I do, I go pull stuff from the garden. Oh, gotta cool down. The sun is going down. So I'll use those things to make concoctions for my hair. So pretend if you're inside the garden and your grandmother said, go pull some bush with some bush tea, or for some to wash your hair. So for me, that would be okra. That would be the nopales. That would be okra, nopales, aloe. Um, all of these different things, I will make different types of tinctures and things that I can put in my hair. There's also the other thing is diluted cider vinegar, but I don't use these things often. I can't tell you. I don't really use cider vinegar hardly ever because I don't put what do you call it? I'm not putting oil in my hair, so if I don't have oil in it, I don't have to worry so much about buildup. So my hair is glowing gray. You want some pictures? So it is glowing gray. People used to always ask me, you know, where are your grays? Don't you have any gray? Okay, if it makes people happy, yeah, there's some grays in here. And I'm not doing all that, God, because this texture hair I've embraced is dryness. To me, I just know. And I don't want that. I don't like that. I really don't like a artificial look. It's, my eyes, like, I just don't like it. It feels fake. It's kind of, it doesn't feel like me. I just don't like looking really artificial. So I feel like that would really destroy my hair. If my hairline is ever receding back here, I will shave this off in 5 seconds. Because I know anybody got time for that. I'm not doing that. I didn't get to this age more than half of my lifetime to feel so insecure that I have to put toxic chemicals and stuff on my hair. Like, I'm really about freedom. Freedom is a priority for me. Ease is a priority. Not feeling like I'm a hoe. The whole show for me is like, you know, 10,000 whole show. I don't want to be in a whole show for products. It's just like something about that, the thought of it creates mental or emotional instability. I just don't like it. So that being said, there's the two shampoos that people still like, oh, what's the shampoo? That's like the charcoal shampoo was like a fluke. And then those are two shampoos I've used. You really got to go all the way back on the post because I haven't used that shampoo because I can't find it. And even if I could, I would dilute it, and that one bottle would last me like almost like a year because I would dilute it. So, um, so this just reminds me, right? This is why when I go live, you know, I used to wonder what was it that I didn't like about the internet. The internet gives people anonymous strangers who don't have anything going on. It gives them access to you, and I'm not really cool with that. So in the future, I think what I'm going to do is when I go live, you'll have to be a member, so you'll have to pay. You're gonna have to come out of your pocket to feel powerful to type your comments in. So I highly recommend, especially for the younger flowers, you really consider really reining in access to you. It's one of the reasons that I don't interact with strangers on the internet because it's just like folks don't have anything going on, so they're looking to get a rise, you know, out of people, like an energy exchange. So it's really quite pathetic. So if Mark Zuckerberg is the only one that's going to get paid, then I'm like, okay, he's controlling the access. And, you know, I'm like, remove access, put gates of access for your emotional, mental stability. Let people pay for access to you, especially sick people who don't have nothing going on, you know, all that stuff. So yes, no dye. I'm not dependent on shampoo. If I wanted to right now to drop a dime, I would use the polish. I would go blend some okra. Sometimes I use flax and chia, flax, chia, okra, rosemary, cloves, and lime for the concoction, whatever's available to me. So if your hair, you know, we all have slightly different textures, you'll likely have to experiment to see what um, feels right. When I say feels right, it means, you know, your hair doesn't feel stripped, especially if you're endeavoring on a path of no oils and to be really minimalistic um, with products, right? When I hear people say, "Oh, my hair's so soft from the conditioner," sometimes I think, like, are we just parroting stuff off? Because this is like my hair raw. Our hair is soft already. The hair is soft. Unless you put buildup on it and it's hardened because, you know, the oil feels good when you first put it on and then it starts to harden, then it becomes a magnet for dust. The hair is naturally soft. The hair is naturally dry. So so just naturally dry. The distinction is dry brittle, and it's dry just in terms of um, it's not soaking wet, and it's not oily. So this is a natural texture. This is how this hair behaves. So I'm not putting 20 tons of gel. I did that years ago. I'm not doing that. I find it more than being lazy. I find that is stressful. Everybody's different. It's like having more clothes than you can manage. I had so much clothes over the years. A lot of it in the garbage. That could have went to travel, and it could have went to land. I really value experiences and being free in my body. So I don't have shampoo recommendations per se. I would say the cheap shampoos, and there was a time when I tried it for a hot second, right? And again, when you're traveling, a lot of times there's a lot of stuff that you don't have access to. I can feel that stuff is going to strip your hair, right? It's going to strip it. It feels good. You know, we're trying to get it deep clean, gone, and all that other stuff. I feel your hair would get so dry. Okay, so who was it? I don't know if it was Tia Reynolds asked the question, or somebody asked about breakage. So the hair gets wet and tear. It can break off at the end. Every now and then, when I touch scissors, I just go through this thing like when I'm cleaning, where I just feel like cutting. I got to be very careful because I will keep cutting and cutting and cutting and cut it off. So I don't have a schedule. I don't care about even edges. It's just a feeling something feels raggedy. There's been a few times where I've sort of repaired a little bit of the edges, and then maybe 8 months in, I'll trim it off. So I don't have schedules. I don't like doing hair, jail, or prison. I really prioritize hair, freedom, and ease, and comfort. If I'm jumping in the river, if somebody calls and say, let's jump, we're going to go in the canoe, I want to go. So I'm not thinking about all of it. I like where, I call it accidental hairstyles, so I can just throw it up in a bun and not have to worry about it. So that's what works for me. If I want to put on, what do you call those things? A swim cap. Now they have something called swim cap now for locks or for natural hair. Maybe I'll do that when I'm going inside the pool, because the pool we do have to treat it periodically with one. So if you scroll way, way back, you can see whatever that rose shampoo. Maybe it came with 2 rows, and I think it was a lemon. All natural. It cost a bit more. That's the only shampoo I have used. I can go through 1 bottle of that a year because I dilute it. I'm not putting any oil. I don't have any butters. I'm not dyeing. I'm not doing all of that. I'm prioritizing ease and comfort. Most of my hairstyles are accidental, and I find that the quote-unquote accidental hairstyles work the best. I don't have a set routine or schedule. I don't have build-up because there's no oil and there's no product. As someone that's had a lot of acne, that's what works better. So I hope, Tia, that answers the question. Thank you so much to Flower, Stacey Norman, for your kind words, and everyone for your kind words. I just want to encourage folks just to consider ease of comfort as we mature. We're going to allow ourselves and our mental emotional stability to be hijacked by trolls on the internet, or people, disgruntled individuals, or people that are not feeling good about themselves and feel powerless and feel a need to try to take the power or whatever, feel powerful by typing into a keyboard, hijacking a mental emotional stability. That's a thing, right? So it's for us. I would say I prioritize feeling comfortable in my own hair and skin. If I felt like playing in makeup, I wanted to do a photo shoot, I might do that. There's more non-toxic stuff that you can purchase today. There's like non-toxic, what do you call it? One of my friends have put me on to toenail polish, which I said that stuff is expensive, and the non-toxic nail polish remover is expensive. Totally can feel the difference. Totally can feel the difference. Like, I couldn't even think of the name of it. I don't know if I did a video on that a long time ago. But I also don't prioritize it because I want to see what's happening with my toenails. If there's any kind of discoloration, I want to see what my body is communicating to it. So this was kind of like a risk, right? Because a lot of people talk about the ugly phase. I don't know if I would call it, well, I get it, but it's not ugly. It's like retraining your eyes to, like, we don't have faith. This is my perspective as someone in a return to natural going on 4 decades. Many of us say we can't cut our hair. That's not true. That's true. To me, it's saying I don't trust myself. I don't want to see myself myself, I don't look good, I have dents in my hair. Who freaking cares? I'm not doing that. Y'all want to be in hair gel? I'm not doing that. We're not doing that over here. You can cut your hair if you want to. It's stunning. It's get go Wakanda, or leave it alone. When I'm in rooms, which is rare, but in the fine haired rooms or women that are peri or post or menopausal or postmenopausal, there are a lot of women who are losing, their hair. Our hair is thinning, and people are panicking. I get it. I get it. But we are doing so much to hold on to the hair. But I'm like, it doesn't occur to us. For years, your hair is showing you it doesn't like. You're mishandling it. You're rough. You're beating the crack. You are totally mutilating your hair, and it's like you beat it down. It's like lip gloss. It's like, oh, it'll come back to life. It's like this. There's a big disconnect, and I think it really affects our emotional, mental stability. Your hair is like, yo, you know what? Let me get out of here because this chick is not. She's not respecting it. We're disrespecting the hair. I can appreciate the pixie. I can appreciate the makeup, but it is what it is. We are mutilating, beating the crap out of our hair when this is what it really looks like. This is what it looks like with no makeup, no filters. Because sometimes TikTok throws an automatic kind of sheer filter on it. This is what we look like. And when I'm going to be old and wrinkled, and I want to enjoy myself, feel comfortable. So if you don't really put some healthy boundaries, you're in trouble, mentally and emotionally. There's not that much surgery and that much money in the world. Like that's the whole show. That's like your well-being. How you feel? It's in somebody else's hands. No, 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 no. That's for some. It's crazy. For ghosts on the internet. No, no to the nizzle. No to the nizzle. So embracing what you have is like a vaccine. It's like a vaccine. This is what it is. I get cut it. I get twisted. I don't get two teeth between is what anybody else has to say. Maybe your hair is different. Maybe you can flip down edges. I was a person that didn't perm didn't take, and they put it on again and again. I had scabs in my head, from perms. I had my piece of my ear burnt off from the hot sun. I had my hair being pulled out and scalp damage from too tight braids. Why are we panicking ourselves? There's something wrong here. We don't like to admit that this like it's psychosis. There's something wrong here. We're looking kind of crazy out here. But I have compassion. I used to have a Jerry curl to go to. So all I can say, I'm not interested in the whole show. I don't have a whole big bunch of routines, and I cut out a lot of stuff because if I don't have to put it in my hair or on my body, I don't have to work like crazy, constantly mutilating and beating my hair down to get it out. It's like putting grease and oil into carpet. This is like carpet. This is dry, but it's not brittle. It's dry, so that's how the hair, that's how the carpet, the cotton carpet behaves. Does that make sense? So shout out to Tia Reynolds and one of my flowers, because coaching with me, Stacey Norman. Oh, by the way, the 30-day um, transformation starts August 4th if you'd like to participate. So if you need somebody to hold your hand and get some coaching, if you want to benefit from those 4 decades of experience in terms of upgrading the way that you eat and doing fitness every day and getting coached and getting exercise programs and, dining with your food. That starts August 4th. You're welcome to inquire about coming to spend time with me in Central America at Crown Jewel on the river. So if you got vacation days you haven't used, you're a divorcee, you don't want to do something different than going out and getting drunk. And you want to really benefit from understanding how to make significant deposits and investments into the 401k of your vitality. So you can enjoy yourself in your own hair and skin as you mature. Maybe maybe it's not in your budget. Maybe you're not prioritizing all the surgeries, right? Maybe you're trying to recover from surgeries, whether that be fibroids, procedures to your face, non-invasive procedures. I don't know. But lifestyle, when I tell you lifestyle, it's lifestyle, lifestyle, lifestyle. We deserve to feel comfortable in our own hair and skin. Hater trolls, whatever. It's so sad. It's so sad. Y'all need to go work out or go sit down by the river and feed some birds or something, try to get some energy. It's a new day. So take your mental, emotional stability back, your movement practice, as I tell my flowers, the young ladies that I work with, and the women I work with, 3 leverage lifestyle practices, and I got to get out of here. These leverage lifestyle practices, leverage because they give you back so much more. You sit here on the internet, you get anything back? Is this reciprocal, or you just taking in stuff to try to make yourself feel better, and you're eating snacks, watching, but you're not engaged, right? You're becoming zombies. So leverage lifestyle practices will never leave you, as my godmother says to me. They won't leave you. When flaky people leave you, when relationships leave you, when that job lets you go, here's what will stay with you. It's economy, proof, budget, no budget, job, no job. Peaceful consumption, either demonstration and love you back. A daily personal movement practice because of how it makes you feel. It is a vaccine against colds. And plus, why are you sitting there being a fit and duck if you can't run, jump, kick, and punch? Like, as women, this is like, yo, that's not cutting it. But hey, you on your own. Because I can wield a machete, and I'm a people plant eater, but I will inflict the consequence. I will. So why are you being a sitting duck, right? That has that affects your mental, emotional health. Why are you sitting there complacent and not getting sick? Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming out the side to save you. You can sit there and pray. You know, how often are you gonna, the people going through stuff, I'm gonna pray about it. That's all you got? Can you help me? Can you help me get over a fence? Can you wield a machete? Can you go anywhere? Anyway. So peaceful consumption, a daily personal movement practice, and garden / nature therapy. Right? Now when El Trumpo, when he pulls the rug up from underneath you and all the drugs, no shame, that have been offered to you to make you feel better and to try to help give you some artificial focus and to mess with your brain chemistry, when they pull that rug from underneath you and when they take the Ozempic and the Wegovy and stuff, and now it's $1,000 a pop in this economy and you can't afford it. And you've had all these surgeries, and now you've compromised your digestion. You've compromised your ability to be able to absorb protein. You've compromised your gut biome as women. But now still got 30 pairs of shoes, 30, 40 pairs of shoes. We got more clothing we could ever wear in a year. There's an accounting to reckon with. There's an accounting to reckon with. So those leverage lifestyle practices won't leave you. So if you like hand holding with coaching, invest in yourself. You can invest in snacks. You can invest in more movies. You can invest in more clothes. You can keep buying more storage spaces for clothes that you can't manage. That's fear-based. Or you can invest in yourself so you can reap the benefit for when you need to make those withdrawals. And you're going to need to make withdrawals. When a lot of you young flowers, when it's time for menopause, you're going to be gagging. All the stuff you're putting into your body. And if you have to do it fibroids and tumors and cysts, consider, I don't tell grown folks what to do. For all of these hormones that we're eating, I just started doing some research, and my folks that know me know I study drug addicts, bodybuilders, etc. So I always have my ear to the ground. So I gotta get out of here. All right. So I'm always studying, right, as somebody that's competing in fitness, the drugs that bodybuilders are taking. Right? I study drug addicts and fitness. And what these hormones are doing, oh my God. Oh my God. Some of the things that you're eating, even if you like the taste and the texture, do you consider the chemistry, or are you only eating for flavor? Do you consider the chemistry of what you're eating? All of these different things, animals that we're eating, they are taking in so much hormones to really exponentially grow at such a, if they're supposed to get this big in 12 years, now they're getting that same rate of growth in 6 months. If this happens to bodybuilders, right? Look at the top bodybuilders. Look at Ronnie Coleman. Look at Olympia. Who's the other one? Look at Flex Wheeler. Well, maybe some of y'all are not into bodybuilding. But these cats who were just at the top in the world can't walk. Their liver and their kidney is gone. They're having amputations. All for a couple of, they made a good run. But now all that money you have to turn around and give it right back to the system. Maybe they have a medical coverage. But for most women out there, if you're not a celebrity with 3 trainers and you've got that kind of money to put the prosthetics and put all the fake stuff in your body and get it taken out, then be gagging. When you have to get fibroids and these things removed early in your 30s, did you know that it puts you into menopause early? Did you know that sets off osteoporosis? Did you know that? Wisdom is hard earned. All right, I gotta run out of your questions, I figure for some questions, every now and then I'll come and I'll put it in a video format so other people can benefit from that question. We got other things to do with our time. We want to grow some roses, and I've always wanted to be surrounded by flowers. We have other things to do with our time. Maybe you don't think this is possible, but there's other things to do with our time. So if you can't get wet in the rain, and if you ran the numbers on how much you're spending on these products, that could have been travel. That could have been land. Expand your thinking. Got to get out of here. Create a great day. Like, comment, respectfully, subscribe. I am all about consequences. Whatever identity you want to call yourself, male, female, in between, I am all about consequences. I think they're lovely. I love consequences. Legal, financial, and easy. Physical. That's what counts. Actions that count. So be aware of that when you're trying to communicate without healthy